Though the elections are over, political debates never seem to stop. And if you're ever walking around campus feeling fiery, look no further than John Gruver's wall in Harrison Hall, complete with political cartoons and articles and post-it note discussions. This wall seems to be the hotspot for JMU politics. Are all these notes things that people have left you, or?
Yeah, this is, somebody left that comment about this, and then I replied, and then they wrote back, and then I wrote back. What really started it was, I don't know if you remember at the 2004 conventions for the political parties, the Republicans set up free speech zones where you could protest. You couldn't protest anywhere else. And I watched that and thought, yeah, screw you, my free speech zone is anywhere I'm standing. If I want to say something, I'm going to say it. So I just started putting little political things up out on the wall. One of which was, I think it mentioned in the story about President Bush, and I got a comment. I wrote back to the guy, and I thought, well, if you can have dialogue about all this stuff, then let's go nuts. Let's put a bunch of stuff out there and see if anybody has anything else to say. And that's pretty much what it is now, is just throw something out that I think and see if anybody else has their opinion. I've gotten some really thoughtful things. I think my favorite one, there's Christian left me a note saying she was sorry that I had a poor view of Christians, and I tried to explain it's not, I certainly don't have a poor view of people. There's some ideas I'm not too excited about. Mm-hmm. But it's like everybody else. There's some really lousy atheists too, and some lousy Islamic people. Mm-hmm. But by and large, most people, most of the time, are decent. And I can't pick a favorite out, good or bad, really. I'm just happy that they're out there. I really love when somebody just argues me to a standstill. If you've got something to say and I cannot defend my position, that's tremendous, because then I've learned something. And how can you be unhappy that you've learned something? Yeah. So please, come to my wall, prove me wrong. That's the greatest thing you can possibly do for me.
For The Breeze, this is Jamie Brindle.